Wolseley 1885 behind us.
Oh.
Thank you very much indeed, sir. Oh, we couldn't be parked next to a better vehicle, could we? That 1885, isn't it gorgeous? Okay.
Land crabs, I just love them. And this Wolseley 1885 was just such a beautiful example. It had only 40,000 miles on the clock from new, and it was finished in Snowberry White, and it was totally original and had never been restored. These are cars that I remember well. My father had a Wolseley 6, which I learnt to drive in, and I always used to think that they were big cars, but by modern day standards, they weren't. Believe it or not, they were only 13 foot 7 inches long. And to put that in context, that's only 17 inches longer than an Austin 1100. And it's a testament to the Alec-Isigonis design with its transverse engine that made it possible to have so much space inside the cabin. I mean, in the rear, there was that much space you could actually have held a dance. They were beautiful cars. For comparison, we have the Morris 1800, and it's finished in the period colour of Cosmic Blue. It's owned by one of the secretaries of the Land Crab Owners Club, and he was telling me that originally the car started out as a Harvest Gold car. When he bought it, his wife didn't like Harvest Gold, and so he had to have it repainted, and he chose the period colour of Cosmic Blue. As we get to the rear of the vehicle, you'll be able to compare the rear end styling of the 1800 against the Wolseley. The Austin Maxi we see here is a 1750L, and it's finished in the rare colour of Snapdragon Yellow. They were produced in both an L and a HL model. The Austin Maxi was introduced in 1969 with a 1500cc engine, and it wasn't until 1971 that the 1750 was introduced. It was regarded as Britain's first hatchback car. The model remained in production until 1981, but it was in about 1980 that there was a minor facelift when it became known as the Maxi 2, and it gained bigger bumpers. A rare Triumph courier van, and it's based on the 1200cc Herald Estate. It was produced from 1962 until around about 1966, but due to falling sales demand, production ceased in mid-1964. They continued to be assembled in kit form in Malta until late 1965.
You'll be pleased to know that the mobile phone has now been claimed, so there's just the cuddly toy outstanding, and I think the sun's coming out again, so everybody keep the fingers crossed. I think we'll have a nice afternoon.
What about beautiful Cambridge you've got, sir? Beautiful Cambridge.
The Austin Cambridge, what a lovely car that was, and such an unusual colour. I don't ever remember seeing one in that colour before. Apparently the colour is armadillo beige, and the gentleman who owns the vehicle now told me that it was a one-owner car when he bought it, and it has only 20,000 miles on the clock from new. Unbelievable, it really was. And apparently he said to me that it had come from France, which is why it was in such good condition. But it was right-hand drive, and the story goes that in 1968, the Cambridge was bought brand new, and it was sent over to France for the owner's holiday home, where it resided for all of those years. All I can say is that the people who owned it in those days must have been quite well to do, because not everybody in 1968 had a holiday home in France. So what a lovely car.
Isn't the Raleigh Elf lovely? It's absolutely gorgeous. It suits the colour as well. It suits the colour. That's very nice. And the Van der Pla 1300 is nice as well. Pardon? No, it's nice to see some different ones today.
The little Raleigh Elf, what a lovely little thing that was. Soon to be 60-year-old apparently. It was registered in 1963 and it's finished in Yukon grey with a birch grey roof. And it was bought new by the current owner's mother-in-law, and it's showing just 72,000 miles from new. And the current owner said, "Oh, it's not in show condition." Well, I think that is just typical British understatement, because in my opinion, it was a show winner. What a lovely example it was. And I don't think you could ask for anything more. What a lovely shine it had to the paint. And considering that that was all original as well, and it's really been cared for and loved, that vehicle. And you certainly wouldn't be ashamed to be seen out in it. The Austin 1300 Van der Pla. What another lovely example. And these were real luxury in the day. I mean, the quality of the leather inside was phenomenal. And they had burr walnut dashboards, you had the picnic tables in the rear. And they were basically a mini Rolls Royce, and they were just lovely cars and real quality.
People are swarming round it. It's such a beautiful car. Because you just don't see them. And not like this. They are. But they were a nice car.
If you want to view the video of Mr. Lomas's Trying for Claim, I have now included a link in the description box. Or you can search Trying for Claim CVR 950Y.
I've been asked if I could put out an announcement, a bit of a plug really, for another classic car show next week. It's the Harrogate MG Club,